All right, my wonderful friend, welcome home. Welcome to InsidePool.tv. We're back. We had some incredible technical difficulties there, but we're back seamlessly. We're here broadcasting worldwide across the galaxy, into the universe, beyond time and space, here for this historic match. You're watching it live. Efren Reyes versus the man you're watching here, Earl Strickland, the Pearl, here at Steinway Billiard Cafe, New York City, Queens, New York to be exact. I'm Alvin Nelson with Inside Pool, and I am honored to be here. I've been waiting all my life for this match. Earl Strickland, the man with the plan.
Oh, what an idiot.
It's fine.
That's why you gotta heat the table so this shit don't happen. Well, I gotta show you a shot I really don't want to show you.
We're back.
All right, my name is Tony Robles, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the live stream of the Steinway Billiards New York City Efren Reyes versus Earl Strickland match. And as I walk in, I notice the score is 8-4 in favor of Earl and about to be 9-4.
9-4. Yeah, Efren just has not caught his gear at all in this match.
Race.
Cool. Got 4 different camera angles.
Oh, that's great.
We have a race to 21 here, 9-ball. It is call shot, call safe. And Efren does make a ball on the break. And, no, I'm sorry, Earl. Earl does make a ball on the break.
Now, is it just like yesterday where it was alternate breaks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Also, it is a race of 21.
21?
And how's the break been going for both guys so far?
They finally started to make a ball on the break a little bit more consistently.
Okay.
It's just, honestly, Efren is just giving away racks.
I mean, to be honest with you, the thing that surprised me is, you know, I once had an exhibition match with Earl, and I actually lost on the hill with Earl in an exhibition match at Amsterdam Billiards. And I had a coach training me back then, and he really got on my case because Earl showed up early to Amsterdam and practiced about an hour and a half before. And I literally showed up right before the match started, didn't even bother to hit a ball, and expected to win.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how good you are, especially when you're getting older, trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I'm 47. So, you know, you have to warm up. You have to warm up. And both days that Efren was here, he sat down for almost 5 hours, and he was either just relaxing or playing chess.
I was supposed to play.
And, you know, it kind of surprised me that he wasn't willing to put in that extra table time to, you know, maybe get a little more comfortable with the table, because this is Earl's table. This is his homeroom.
Right. Bad hit.
Is the camera still shaking, Big Gus?
I want to say I think it's camera number 6 that's giving us trouble, so I'm trying to avoid using that one. And I think the general consensus in the room right now, I walked around a little bit, and Efren's made a couple of mistakes, and people, they really want to see both players play like top-notch pool and let the best man win type of. And I've just watched Efren just seem uncomfortable, very, very uncomfortable.
But I really do believe that that has a lot to do with the fact that he just hasn't put enough time on the table. Look, right there, he's frustrated. He came short on that draw shot. He was expecting it to draw more.
Gets a little bit closer.
And we have William Finnegan, Predator Tour director, who is racking the balls for this match, and doing a fantastic job as well with the Predator Tour Delta 13 rack.
Very nice. It's funny. Earl's quiet until Efren wins a game.
Yeah. Story of his career, right?
Yes. 7-ball? Pocket.
But I know a lot of people love Earl, a lot of people hate him. He's not one of those in-between players, but one thing that you cannot deny is his absolute passion for winning.
Agreed. Going to get to that 50-yard line. Oh, he's just struggling. Good. God, he did that so well.
Yeah, he had a natural angle there to go 3 rails. So, but I think he's starting to get a little comfortable with the speed. Because, there's a difference. 9-ball and 8-ball is 2 different games. So it's completely different. And in 8-ball, if you get out of line, you can always shoot another ball. Where in 9-ball, if you shoot the 3 and you go in for the 4, you still have to shoot for the 4 regardless of whether or not you have a shot.
Rotation doesn't give you a lot of options outside unless you're just how you're going to get the cue ball there, but you still got to shoot the next ball.
I don't see any problems here. You probably end up shooting the 5 and the 6 in the same pocket. It was dead straight. Oh. He says, let me go back to one pocket. Maybe I'll run out. Right? So let me make unless he shoots a little Karen, which he's a genius at doing these. I think he's just going to go around, though. Back to one pocket. One pocket 9-ball.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd. Even though this is the home turf of Earl, you can tell people want this game to be close. They're enjoying the fact that Efren just closed the gap there a bit. I'm going to do all of my international players a favor and put a little Zion's V on the commentary for a split second, just so he can say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone. How you doing, Tony?
Hey, Zion, it's always a pleasure to have you here, buddy. How are you doing? You had such an amazing event this past weekend at the Predator Tour season opener.
Oh, yeah, I didn't expect that even.
And you lost your very first match, and if I'm not mistaken, you won 6 in a row.
Yeah. I got some lucky. Got some rolls.
And then you met up with a guy named Tony Robles and decided to give him the match by missing the 8-ball to win the match.
It was too late.
So what do you think of the match so far?
Great match, Good atmosphere, a lot of people over here.
Oh yeah, we have even more people here tonight than we did the previous night.
Wow.
Oh, you almost made it too.
Almost made it. What do you like in this match?
I just finished saying that the thing that really surprised me was that Earl Strickland has been practicing about an hour and a half to 2 hours yesterday and today before the match started, and Efren was here for 4 or 5 hours, and all he did was sit down and didn't hit balls. And he's playing Earl in his home room on his home table. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you could be ranked number 1 in the world. It will make a difference if you don't at least familiarize yourself with the table.
Yeah, I agree with you. But
Hey, Jared, how are you, buddy? I saw you just left a message. It's my absolute pleasure anytime. And I actually took a picture of your ticket, so I have to send them to you. I just haven't had a chance to. But the drawing will be tomorrow. Jared bought some tickets for my son's gymnastics team to help raise funds for my son's gymnastics team. We're raffling off an Icon 1Q.
Yeah, I bought yesterday.
To thank you.
I bought some tickets myself.
We're raffling off some tickets to help my son raise money for his gymnastics team to buy some equipment because it's slowly deteriorating. And I went to the gym one day and I noticed that there was a bunch of holes on the mats, and I'm saying, why isn't anyone buying new equipment? They said the city won't give him any money.
Yeah.
I said, well, they're not giving him any money. Let me see if I can step in here and do something about it. So that's when I started raffling off
Yeah,
the
I remember we did it before. I think 5 months ago.
Yeah. We did one 5 months
With
ago.
Rajon Dahl and Rodney Morris over here and
Yourself.
me.
Chanel Lorraine was here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We played challenge matches, helped raise funds for the kids. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. His principal was here. Everybody.
Yeah,
was
the
here.
principal of the high school was here. My son's gymnastics team, along with his coach, was here. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we had a good time.
I'm not sure if Efren is straight here. If he's dead straight, he'll be fine. He could just throw it
He's
straight
dead
back.
straight
Even if he
over
just nudges the ball a bit.
But you know, these pockets also you can shoot them. It's not that tight. So yeah.
Well, now
What's the score?
Efren is making it
9-7?
interesting because now it's about to become 9-7.
Yeah.
And finally, this is the first rack that I think I've seen Efren shoot where he actually felt comfortable.
But last game also he was pretty comfortable too.
Okay, so the score is now 9-7. Race to 21, so we're almost at the midpoint way of the match. And again, thank you to everyone for tuning in to watch this match and support our amazing sport.
It was a good break. Let's see if we can make something more open table.
Nope. And you know that's the name of the game. Everyone on the Pro Tour runs out, but if you can make a ball on the break, you're going to win most of your matches.
Oh yeah. But they playing alternate break, so
Yep.
make it, makes more even, when these two caliber of players playing.
Earl was pretty good at keeping a lead too. You give him an opportunity like this, he might run out and then break even harder. Next rack, make a ball and run out again.
Yeah. I've been playing with him. I know.
Yeah, you've been torturing him, is what you've been doing.
No.
You beat him 7-1 on Sunday.
Yeah,
In the Pro event. You had a great match against him.
I had a good. I honestly, he's the most guy that I really like playing against. And,
Right.
I feel like I play against him. I need to push myself and play more hard and more.
He motivates you. He
He
motivates
motivated
you.
me all the time. He's the only player who motivated me to play, my best game. He knows it too.
Yeah. Wow. Came just a little short on that one.
Yeah. I think, you know what? I think he's gonna cut it. He's gonna try to cut it.
Hey, Dr. 1018. Can you try refreshing your browser to see if it goes on? I don't know anything about the technical side of the stream, but I know that it's working absolutely flawless on our end here. So I just want to make sure that maybe they'll do something. I'll definitely mention it to Alvin.
He's gonna cut
Okay, I'll definitely mention it to Alvin. So he's probably going to slice this in? Yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
No,
I mean,
not me either. No, I know his style, I know his game.
Everybody else beats on the table when they're watching.
That's Earl show. Okay. I love him, I love just watching him.
he's very, very entertaining individual.
You know what? Let me tell you something. My instincts says that he's gonna make this ball and he's gonna run out his game. Wow. Okay, I think it's gonna be 9-8. No, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that the 7 goes past the 9. If not, I think he feels comfortable shooting that combination shot.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, I know he wanted the cue. Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted the cue ball. I think he got the impression that it was going to slow down on him. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think he's gonna do over here? He's gonna play.
I mean, if the
3
7
rails,
goes, he's
or
gonna.
he's gonna play 7-9 over here.
Yeah, you know, it's tough to tell from here.
I don't know if the 7 goes.
I think it does. I think it does. It's just that, see, people ask all the time, would you prefer to go 1 rail, 2 rails on this shot? I like
One
going
rail.
2 rails.
2 rails.
Because
I like
once
it.
you hit that second rail, you're going right towards that 7.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a preference shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But you know, when you play 1 rail, it make it, you know, more natural, more easy. Depends how you feel with your cue ball.
It also depends on how thick or thin you're hitting the ball, I guess. Man, he hit that kind of hard. I think he
Yeah.
came a little short there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The 9's so close to the pocket. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Now it make it more interesting that it's 9-8, right?
Absolutely. I told you, the last rack or the rack before, it looked like he's finally starting to get into a groove and get
Yeah,
comfortable.
when it was like 9-6, 9-5, he start to get there. Oh man, it's a lot of people over here. It's packed. It's really packed. Yeah, thank you so much for Steinway Pool Hall for making
Yeah, I mean,
this event.
Steinway, Manny, George, the owner. I mean, everyone's
They're making
so
a lot
awesome
of
here.
good things for our, you know, our sport. You know, I didn't play in tournaments for 5 months. The last tournament that I was playing was the Genki Memorial.
Yeah, I know.
From August.
But you know, and I don't say this just to say this, but you know this. I've spoken to you before about this, that you're one of the most talented players that I've ever seen. When you came from Israel, you picked up the game right away. You're a former slicker player. You're an amazing shot maker. You control the cue ball well. And you know, it's like that says a lot about your commitment to the game too.
Yeah,
you don't just get that good, you know, doing nothing.
Yeah, I got lucky also. I met here you and you know and Mika. I was practicing with them a lot, and we are, you know, great friends. So he showed me a lot, you know. So that's make it more easy when you get more knowledge in the game and you play all the games.
I wonder if Efren took a break. Did Efren take a break?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like.
How many people beat on the I was running. I would have been on the table a little there to slow it down. Right, maybe that much. How much that would have been on that shot? I would have had a lot easier shot. If I just close enough to the rail, make the shot look good. I should have stopped the ball. I tried to follow it. Back up and stop it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if he lands right away. I don't care what happens. All I know is what I know. I know how to work. Well, so, don't jump the shit. You're breaking. Oh, it's my break. My break, yeah. You broke and I didn't get out. You broke, left me to 1, and I didn't get out. Had to come around on the 2. Right? Now where did Finnegan go?
All right. All right. Now.
Hello?
Now. Hello. Hey.
Can you hear me, Zion?
No, you hear? Yeah, now. I'm good. I'm
I
good.
can hear you now, but I can't
Now
hear
we good.
myself.
Now we came back. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you good. I hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so Efren has an opportunity here to tie the match at 9 apiece.
Yep.
So Zion, thank you so much for stopping by the morning.
Yeah, thank you so
do the
much.
commentary.
Thank
I know
you,
you have
yeah.
a match to play now, but it's always a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Thank
we
you
hope
so
to
much.
see you later.
Wait.
Hello, everybody.
All right, we have Gail back in the streaming, and I hope that you're all enjoying this amazing match and amazing comeback.
I'm very happy about the comeback part. Not that I have anything against Earl, but I just like to see a close match.
Now, I can't thank Alvin Nelson enough for his extreme hard work for putting this together. I mean, he's been amazing. But you know, when you're putting together something this big, sometimes you run into little issues here and there, and it's not easy to fix. So he's always on top of it and everything. But we really appreciate everyone being patient, because I know that's the toughest thing when it comes to this sort of work.
Alvin is doing the job of 10 people. All right.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right.
That 6 ball really thought about not going in the pocket.
Well, I mean, I think he meant to make it because of the speed he hit it with. I just think that he expected the cue ball to draw back a little more than it did.
Well, I'm sure he meant to make it. But I think that he didn't think it was going to give it such an argument in the pocket before it decided to drop. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie race.
This is what people wanted to see.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I always say I never have anything against any professional player, because I think that anyone that puts in the time that they put to become even just an amateur, I respect that due to the fact that they're willing to put in the time in this extremely difficult game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, everyone's always in pursuit of perfection, and I think that that's what keeps everyone playing. That's why they love the game so much, not realizing that you can never achieve that perfection, but sometimes every once in a while you can achieve it for a certain point in time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I agree with you, baby. Honey, Tony.
So it looks like they're going to get into a little safety battle here. This is not an easy shot right here. It's not an easy shot to play safe off. I'm assuming he's going to try to go between the 5 and the 9. Not even. He's going to try to put it. Wow. Looks for the shot. Wow.
Wow.
Now that is an impressive shot.
I agree. Well, he's got the momentum going his way now. He was really behind in the match, and now that he's tied up the score, he's definitely feeling a lot better. I mean, he's going for shots like that.
Wow. Perfection. Like I said, every now and then you achieve it for a short period of time. This is a perfect example. Probably, see, this is another shot that people ask me about. Do you go one rail to the center of the table? Do you go 2 rails and then out towards the 7? Again, this is a preference shot, but I think that it's very important to know both, just in case one day you happen to be shooting a shot. Oh, for a second there, he jumped up. I thought he thought he missed it.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I think so. That's why he's composing himself. He said, I better take it easy.
And if Efren makes these last 2 balls, this will be the first time, I think, in the race that Efren will take the lead.
Right. It'll be the first time I think he's taken the lead in both matches, right? I'm not sure if he
I'm not sure about yesterday. It's a good point. I actually don't know the answer. But it's definitely in this match tonight. It'll be the first time he takes the lead. And I expect to hear Earl talking. So the players are going to take a small little break here, and we'll be right back with you when they come back.
And all money goes to the Junior Olympics gymnastics team for over to high school college. See Andy, she's selling tickets for a 9-1 autographed by one of the top players. Efren Reyes, Warrington for Earl Strickland. Who's the blind name Jason Shaw, Tony Rose, and people in there. See Andy, she was selling the raffles, 2 for 10, 5 for 12. Also, Tony Rose will be starting the National Amateur Pool Singles 9-ball League starting Friday nights. Guaranteed $2,000 for first. See Tony Rose for more information about the National Amateur Pool. More information.
All right, my friend, I want you to know that we have a new sponsor for the show. It's fine. It'll probably only be a few minutes. We have 3cushioncues.com. The number 3, cushioncues.com. There you can find the World 14.1 DVDs for sale that we did here at Steinway Billiards. You can get Darren Appleton's 200 ball run. Some awesome straight pool matches from that 14.1. You guys haven't seen it since the free stream. Remember, you want to check those matches out. Pick up those DVDs. You can also find Predator cues and accessories there. That is Ira Lee representing Predator cues there at 3, the number 3, cushioncues.com. All right. Also want to appreciate ProPool.com stats. All their hard work, Ron Hoffman. Check out the virtual tournament director, ProPool.com. Integral part of making this stream happen. Make sure you thank Ron Hoffman from Pro Pool. He's a great guy, and he really helped make this this production happen. So good job, Ron, over there in Eureka, California. Thank you, sir. Inside Pool greatly appreciate you as always. You are a mega player, and so are you out there, everybody who supported Inside Pool tonight. Hope everybody's logged in and enjoying the the non-free stream. So used to doing the free feed, but thanks for joining us here on the pay-per-view. It's an honor to be here. I'm Alvin Nelson with Inside Pool, and I have been traveling the world all my life to be here with you tonight to do this. And all the skill, J.R. Calver, myself, knowledge gained over the years comes down to this amazing tournament. Thanks to Jerry T from NYC Grind, CNGgas.com, making it happen. CNG Gas, natural gas powered vehicles. Check it out. BarbecueJunction.com, BarbecueJunction.com. It's Frank and Callie. Thanks for your support on this show. Thomas Warren too, baby. Tom War, NC Godfather. Probably one of the biggest helps to this stream. Also, Richard Stanley of A1 Answering Service, A1 Messaging Service, helped big time to make this all happen. Kamui Tips and Chalk. Bank Shot Calculator app, iPhone app. Richard Burkhardt from Burkhardt's Automotive also helped out big time. Thank you, Richard. Another cool place to check out a 5x10 is at Gary Patrick's Extreme Pool Challenge Arena down in Cocoa Beach, Florida. You're going to see some big matchups going on down there with Inside Pool, working with them down too. Extreme Challenge Arena down there. Shout out to Blair Thine from Pool Poker and Pain. What's going on, buddy? I'll be working with him. Of course, Simona's Cloth. Extra special shout out to them. Always supporting Inside Pool. Thank you. Making the stream possible. But yeah, our new sponsor. Oh, and Coast to Coast Restoration too. Don't forget Coast to Coast Restoration. 845-489-8154. All day. All right, we're going to get back. There's Finnegan. Getting his rack. All right, Tony Robles and Gail are going to get back in the booth. Hopefully everybody's having a good time out there. Are we having some chop? How's the video feed look? Does anybody have a good feed? If we have one person with a good feed. All right, so we have one perfect feed. So if anybody's not having a perfect feed, it's not my fault. It's only my fault when they miss the ball when I'm talking about how good of a player they are. That's the only time it's my fault. This gentleman you're looking at here, he came from California to check out the stream. As he spies the outrageously humongous crowd here. Okay. All right, so hang out and wait for the break to get over, and we'll keep moving.
We're back. Earl at the table. First time he has been behind in this match. And he's got to love this break.
Hey, you had a friendly, nice little bump there
Nice
on
little
the
bump.
8 ball.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please keep it down. While they're playing, keep it down. Thank you.
And I think we're going to have a tie race here again, or tie score. I keep saying race. Tie score here again. Perfect.
Earl just has the speed on this table down pat. He just does. So we have a tie race again.
Yep.
Tied race, 10 to 10. And this is what, at least like I said, I love most players, and you know I respect them more. Anyone that's put in any effort into the game, but my favorite matches are always the hill matches.
Of course. I got JT giving me good energy vibes. JT of NYC Grind.
I have the JT look today. I have a blazer on.
JT of NYC Grind, as well as Allison Fisher, who is a big reason that you are watching this live stream.
Not looking.
Also provided to you by Inside Pool and the amazing and talented Mr. Alvin.
Alvin Nelson.
And Efren did not pocket a ball on that break. And so Earl will get right back to the table, and he wants to get back that big lead he had earlier. And that will be a very good way of doing it, unless he pockets this one ball by accident.
Wow. For a second there, it looked like it was going to go in.
I don't know about you. I'm not really rooting for one or the other. I just want to see great play. Wow. Wow.
It doesn't surprise me. He's the best kick master of all time. Best kick master of all time.
Fantastic shot by Efren there.
Well, I'm not sure if he's going to shoot the. I mean, he has some options here. The bank, which I don't think he's going to go for, considering the sevens in front of the pocket. The combination, or the carom, and then play the 5 or the 4 in the same pocket as the 5.
Right.
So he has some options here. And you know he's going to make the carom. He's like a world-class three-cushion player.
You think the carom and not the combo? Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's easier to control the 4
Okay.
if you shoot the carom, but you still have to hit it pretty soft. See?
Gotcha.
Just make sure that you don't hit it hard enough to the point where it goes in front of the 5.
Right. Good shot.
Then slide off one rail.
This is a much better Efren than we saw earlier in the match.
It's like when I was talking to Zion earlier, I told everyone that he's starting to look comfortable on the table.
Yeah, agreed.
And so he's starting to get into a groove. I think he's adjusting to the table. Plus, earlier, he was jumping up on most of his shots. Now he's staying down.
Yep. Alvin made that observation earlier.
Nice. He hit that great.
Oh, wow.
See all the spinneroni he had on that
Oh,
one?
he had a lot of spinneroni on that.
What a hell of a race this is, huh? God, absolutely love it.
I was
Love it.
telling our viewers I wasn't feeling all that good earlier. You were trying to convince me not to come, and I was like, but it's Efren and Earl.
All right, now Efren takes the lead 11 games to 10. But you know, Steinway Billiards also has a weekly tournament here that's run by William Finnegan on Mondays and Wednesdays. And they have an amateur event on Mondays and open event on Wednesdays, and they always have all the top pros that are in town. They're always here. They're always here, so it's pretty awesome tournament. And he has Diana Snooky Rojas running it tonight for him because he's obviously
Right.
you know, racking the balls for these two amazing
Legends.
yeah.
Hence, Battle
Yep.
of Legends.
Yep.
We had our Predator Pro-Am Tour season opener here this weekend, and we had a record 105 players in the amateur event on Saturday and 26 players in the Open Pro on Sunday. So over 130 players came out to play in our season opener. And the tournament director is William Finnegan, who you just saw racking the balls there. And has a lot to do with, obviously, having the #1 cue company in the world sponsoring our tour, but also Steinway Billiards is a fantastic room for an event like that. It's got a huge number of tables, lots of great food choices, full bar, and viewing pleasure. You know, people can actually sit and watch matches, and you got a number of good spots in the room where you can watch a lot of great matches. So Steinway Billiards is becoming a bigger and bigger pull to the New York City area when it comes to pool. So we're very lucky to have Steinway, Manny, Anna, George, and the entire Steinway staff providing you this amazing match.
I agree. And how good did Efren hit that shot?
He hit it perfect. Perfect. Now we're starting to get a little bit of a tennis match here.
Came just a hair short, but I'm pretty sure that he'll take it.
You think he'll come underneath the 9-6? Shoot the three
You know,
ball?
it's hard to tell. I'm trying to figure out the angle here. Let's change the camera angle. Because he might just draw it back or cinch it, or so many things he could do. But, you know, obviously he didn't want to do this because he's such a master of the rails that it's so easy for him to just go 3 rails and around the 6 and the 9.
So he's going to come under the 9-6.
He might even be able to double the rail here. It looks like he might be able to get a full enough hit. But if not, he's just, I don't think he's going to run into the 9 or the 6 if he decides to go 3 rails.
Woof.
Just barely ran into it. But he's fine. Like I said, no one knows the rails better than he does. Oh my Lord! Do you see how he jumped up on that shot?
He did.
It's like he tried steering the ball in.
He did.
Believe it or not, those small little misses there. Look at this shot.
Wow.
Those shots are the ones that make up for classic matches.
Yes.
That's what keeps the matches close.
I think, if I was going to guess, Efren was disappointed that cue ball ran into the 6, and he just didn't take enough time to regroup on that 5 ball. Oof.
Wow, how good did Earl hit that ball?
He hit that with some authority and determination for sure. Perfect. Perfect.
All right, now we have a tied score again.
Tied
11-11.
11-11. Yep. Efren asking Finnegan to re-rack those balls. See if that wing ball flies in. Oop. Earl's not going to be happy with that dry break. Leave. No, Earl.
Safe.
Earl still has those eagle eyes after all these years.
How old is Earl now?
You know, I think he might be 50 or 51. I'm not 100% sure.
53, but I might be wrong. Maybe our chat room viewers can enlighten me on Earl and Efren's age for that matter.
Let's see what the magician does here with this kick shot.
You think he can see a piece of this ball?
No.
No, right? Yeah, he's got to go to the rails.
Trying to kick it in and stop the cue ball between the 3 and the 4. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now that's extremely rare.
He missed the whole. Well, you know what? He was trying to thin it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, you run the risk of whiffing the entire ball when you're trying to get that tight on thinning the one ball.
And trust me, Earl's going to take advantage of this because he knows how rare it is that Efren never misses a kick shot ever.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, and I got an answer on my age question. Earl is 52 years old and Efren is 59.
Wow.
And Earl definitely wants to retake the lead here. He had a sizable lead earlier in the match, and he allowed Efren, and Efren took advantage of a number of opportunities to get the match tied. So,
D. Cutley just asked me if does cinch it in mean slow roll it in. That is correct. And you know Earl loves it when he's on the table with, with an open rack.
yep.
Okay. For a second there, I wasn't sure if he can reach that.
Well, with his
Long cue, yeah, there's a long cue.
longer than average cue.
I'm not even sure if the cue is longer than he is. I'm not even.
And Earl takes advantage of that ball in hand and
My accolades are going
extends his lead by 1.
right where I want them.
We're here at Steinway Billiards, and we'd like to actually thank some of our sponsors, Inside Pool and NYC Grind, as well as ProPool.com, Coast to Coast Restoration, CNG Gas, My name is Gail Robles, and I am in the booth with my husband, Tony, the silent assassin Robles.
Thank you for stopping by, Mrs. Robles. Well, Earl has an opportunity here to take the lead by 2 games again. If he can come up with a shot and run out.
Wow. Wow. Awesome shot.
He hit that like he owns the table or something.
Awesome shot.
What a great shot that was.
Wow. He's too good.
Yeah. He's a little out of line here, but I mean, Earl is a shot maker, one of the greatest ever lived, if not the greatest. I don't think he's going to run into the 9, so if he decides to shoot the 5 ball there, he's probably going to go 2 rails to the center or 3 rails, maybe possibly even 4. Depends on how thin he can hit the ball. Yep, 2 rails to the center. He hit that great. He's not happy with the angle.
You hear him. Do you come to the rail, bounce off, and then come to the short rail?
Let's try to get a better look at the angle. He's probably going to have to draw it and hit it thick enough where he can... Well, oh, he's trying to spin it. Wow. I don't know if that was a good idea, but if he runs into it, he's going to get a good roll here.
Can't see what that ball did.
Yeah, he probably had an angle. If he would have tried to draw back and hit the long rail, he would have probably run into the 7 anyway.
Right.
It's just one of those angles. He might have been able to pop it in with stun follow and go 2 rails, but I don't know. Maybe he knows the table better than anyone, so maybe he figured it probably won't work on his table.
And I don't know if there's a queue long enough in the world for him to reach this. Damn.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow. Well.
See now, in his prime, Earl could make the shot 100 out of 100. And there was no shot on the table. There wasn't a shot on the table he could make.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Look at him. How good did he hit that ball? Wow. I'm telling you, in this prime, he could make 100 out of 100. It was like a joke.
Oh my gosh. Fantastic.
He's pumped now. He's pumped now as he takes the lead. 13-11.
Every day.
Some shot,
8
huh?
hours a day I'm shooting that shot. I think I can make it, right?
Once again, I'd like to say hi to everyone in the chat room. Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And again, we're going to sound like a broken record all night long, but I don't care how red his face turns. I can't thank Alvin Nelson enough for all his hard work with all that he does for us, man.
As well as JT, Jerry Tarantola, and
NYCGrind.com and Allison Fisher.
That's right. That's right.
Oh. Let's see where that 3 wound up.
I love doing the Predator Tour events. Am I too loud?
No, not at all.
No.
Not loud enough.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I love doing the Predator Pro-Am Tour events with you, Tony, and Gail.
Oh, we appreciate that. We appreciate you.
then the New York pool scene is getting stronger and stronger. I travel all over the country, all over the world, really, and I see all the top amateur players. And New York's catching up with some of the southern players, areas that are super strong. New York is definitely coming up. I'm impressed, players. So good job, amateurs. Keep going. I mean, look, you got Earl, you got Tony, you got Mika, you got Zion. You got Hunter Lombardo hanging out around here.
Jason Shaw. Jennifer Beretta.
Quality, and these guys play in all these tournaments that Steinway does here, as well as the Predator Pro-Am Tour and the other tours. Tri-City Tour, I think. And
we got Francisco Bustamante in the room right now, just for the record.
Sure.
Just hanging.
Yeah, Bustamante is knocked out. Look, someone's taking a picture of Bustamante right now. He's knocked out cold on the massage chair. Knocked out cold. Look at him. You got to see this. It's unbelievable.
Django is Django.
Django.
See this legendary match beyond time and space, my friends.
And I'm actually looking at Wang Kang right now. He's playing in the little weekly tournament here.
Yeah.
Wang
what a
Kang.
phenomenal player Wang is.
Man, the New York City pool scene is getting very strong. And some of the amateurs like Matt's standing right here behind us. He's a great player.
Oh, he sure is.
And we got a lot of, we got Gary Callahan, we got Joe Korziak around here. Some amazing talent.
And meanwhile, Efren is saying, I'm going to get right back into this game here. Thank you very much. Made a fantastic shot on that 5-ball. Great angle to get down for the 7. He does not want to be straight. Should be good.
He has a couple of options here. He can play the 8 in the side if he doesn't like stunning it over.
Can he get by the 9?
I think he can. I don't think he would play position that way. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have hit it that hard if he couldn't get the 8 past the 9.
Now see how the position he's at the table? That's something I notice the difference between girls and boys. All the girls I know would throw their leg up. All the other guys, they lean backwards. Is there a reason for that? I would throw my leg right up on that table.
Yeah, because the women are trying to distract the men.
That is not the reason why. I just don't see guys willing to throw their leg up as much as the girls are.
All right. As we expected, this is turning out to be a classic, a barn burner, and that's what we expected. So we're pretty excited to see such a close match.
I want to thank cnggas.com, barbecuejunction.com here, and the number 3cushioncues.com. That is, they're selling the World 14.1 DVDs. Coast to Coast Pool.com. Thanks to everybody for joining us out there. There he is, the man, Earl Strickland. Thanks, Tony Robles and Gail Robles, for joining us this evening on our commentary.
Been our pleasure.
And thank you, Alvin, again.
Absolutely. And Earl will not be happy here. Came up dry, and there is a completely wide open table for Efren here. Perfect opportunity, close the gap and tie up this race again.
The score is correct.
Ooh, he hit that. He hit that 2-ball quite poorly.
Surprising, huh?
Very, very surprising.
And it seems that he's done that several times whenever he had a chance to either tie it or take the lead.
I agree. I mean, there's still a lot of pool to be played here, don't get me wrong, but you're right. I feel like Efren's had the opportunity to win at least 5 racks here that he did not capitalize on.
For those of you out there that are asking about the Molinari by Predator, made by Predator, Molinari is actually a 3-cushion cue that is made by Predator. And from what I understand, it hits really, really good.
Nice.
No surprise there. I mean, Predator has done so much for us for the tour. I can absolutely, yeah. They've helped Inside Pool out so much, and it's like I can't thank them enough. And JR, I don't know, is JR listening in? Is JR listening in? Yeah. Well, thank you, JR, for all that you do for us as well in the tour, not just pool, but for the tour. And Sally Timko. Sally and Timko, sometimes exchange messages here and there about Boardwalk Empire because
wow,
HBO hired me for season 1 and season 3 to do some episodes, some pool scenes with them. And I just found out that season 5 will be the final season, which starts in September. So I'm pretty sure she's bummed about that as well.
And Earl just made an incredible shot where he whipped around the 8 ball to get position on that 7 ball. Awesome. That was... Did he put right-hand English on that ball somehow?
Oh,
I can't.
I think he's pumped. I think he's going to make this. He's trying to punch himself. So now Earl takes the lead by the score of 14-12. And also, thank you to William Finnegan, the Predator Pro-Am Tour Director.
Yep. He's our man.
He's racking up the balls for them tonight. He runs a great show here at Steinway Billiards and always doing his best to promote the sport.
Yep. He runs a Monday and a Wednesday night tournament here at Steinway every week. So if you're in the area, you're in town, and you want to play in a tournament, you are going to run into some big names at these tournaments. Not only are you going to get the top amateurs in the New York City area that are going to give you tough competition, but any night of the week, you're going to see Frankie Hernandez, you're going to see Zions V, Mika when he's in town, George Rodriguez, Met Vergara, Oscar Bonilla, a lot of the big names, Jason Shaw, Jennifer Beretta. They play in this tournament, his weekly tournaments, all the time.
Oh, hit that great.
He did.
Hit that great. Well, don't be surprised if Efren kicks this in. It looks like he's trying to hit it first. He might. I don't know if he can even make it. I guess not. Not sure if I know what he was trying to do there.
I don't either. I'm wondering if this 2 ball goes through the 9, or it goes by the 5 ball there. Oh, he's going to go up for a safety.
Well, that's the right shot there. I mean,
But he did not
he
get
just
the
kind of
safety.
hit it, yeah.
He hit the 7 ball.
Well, he hit the 2 ball fuller because he wanted to make sure that it had enough speed to go up table, and he hit it a little further than we should have. But the fact that he ran into the 7 didn't help either. He was trying to avoid running into the 7.
Efren will be eager to get to this table.
Look at that shot. Huh?
Wow. Still struggling with the speed.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that ball goes past the 5 ball. I think he's calling in the lower right-hand corner. I can't tell. I saw him kind of like.
He went on the right-hand side of that
Yeah,
3
no.
ball.
Oh, so he
okay,
did call
he
in the
could see
side.
that.
Yes, he kind of swerved his cue there.
Great shot. And as Ginky would say, he's BIL. Back in line.
Back in line. That's right. That's what Ginky said. The great George Sansucci. What a great player he was, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm honored to have a memorial on our tour every year for him.
Mm-hmm.
We actually moved the Ginky Memorial from September to May for this year.
Yep.
May 24th to 26th at Steinway Billiards. It'll be a $4,000 added event.
All right. And on this 10-foot table, this is a long shot. Should be no problems, however, you know,
Yeah.
you got a lot of green to work with. Things can happen. Efren successfully made that 5 ball. And he'll come around 4 rails.
Oh, that was mighty close. That's how I would shoot that shot. Sun follow. I love that shot.
Great shot.
And he might need to hit this one with stunt follow and spin as well. Zip. Just spin it out there.
Nice. Well done.
Oh. 1 rail, 2 rails. I love going 2 rails in this shot because then it guarantees that the cue ball doesn't freeze on the second rail. All right. Now it's within 1 game again, 14-13 in favor of Earl Strickland.
And me personally, watching the match, this is close mostly because Efren has failed a number of racks to close out the deal. So not that Earl's not playing great, he's playing great, but this is a closer match than it should be because of Efren's missed opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in some matches you have more players sometimes have more opportunities than others, and in this one I think Efren's definitely had a ton of them.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Earl just called a safe. He's going to try to hit this ball nice and thin. Actually, no, he's trying to bank it 2 rails up there. That's a tough shot, and I mean, normally for him that's a hanger.
Yeah.
But on a 5x10, that's a tough shot.
It is.
Don't be surprised if
you
Efren,
think he's going to stick it between the 9 and the 5?
Well, if he decides to play safe, all he has to do is hit the 1 and bump the cube onto the 9,
Exactly.
so that it'll end up behind the 5. But if he sees a shot, he's going to go for the run out. He doesn't want to give, Earl another chance at the table.
That 6 ball drops and he's golden now.
He's probably going to try to draw 1 or 2 rails, depending on the angle. He just doesn't want to hit this too hard, because if he does, obviously the cue ball will stay in the tangent line. He's going to hit it with follow. I am shocked that he took that shot. I tell you, he was fortunate to not scratch.
He was. That was very dangerous. Definitely put some voodoo on that ball, so the magician at work.
Wondering what he's going to do here with this angle, because with this angle, he can either follow, shoot the 7 in the corner and come back down, or end up shooting the 7 in the side. I think he definitely overhit that ball, but you know what? He probably wound up with a perfect angle. All he has to do is come off the rail by the 9 and then maybe hit the other long rail. Oh, it looks like he's going to hit it low, so he's probably straighter. He's just going to come straight down. Yep.
Nice. And we are going to have a tie score here.
Yet again.
Awesome. I like tie scores.
All right, we have a tie score, 14-14.
Now I got a question. This is intense. I don't care who you are in the world. You're in a setting like this. There are at least 300 people in this room watching.
Oh, yeah.
You. And God knows how many people are watching the stream right now. You're playing arguably the other best person in the world. How do you prepare for something like this? What do you think that these two guys do? I know Earl was practicing on this 10-foot table like he does all the time anyway, but how do you mentally prepare for something like this?
You know, every player has their own routine and their own way of preparing for even just a tournament in general, especially World Championships, U.S. Opens, you know. And I still think that Efren needed to hit balls in the beginning. I think that's why he's been behind both days. But you know, he takes a different approach. Chess relaxes him. He was playing chess yesterday and today before his matches, and you know, it seems to relax him. That it's like a form of meditation for him.
I see.
So everyone has their own little routine. If it works, then God bless you. You know. But I think that normally that works for Efren when he's playing on a normal size table, whereas playing on a table like this, that Earl's playing on constantly every day, it makes a big difference.
He needed to warm up his stroke before the match so that he got comfortable earlier.
Yep.
I agree with that.
This is a very tough shot right here. You know, I used to practice this shot years ago where I would come off the cushion and barely nick the 2, and then have the cue ball come 3 cushions, like in between the 5 and the 8, and then come down behind the 6 or, behind any balls that were there. I wonder if that's what he's thinking. Maybe calling safe and trying to nick it after going 2 rails. Mike DeShane and Mika Immonen, I think, are the only 2 players, maybe Shane Van Boning, that would shoot just 100 miles an hour like he did. What a shot that was, huh?
Wow.
And, send the cue ball 3 rails out, for perfect position on the 3.
That's the one that's shaken.
Boy, what a shot that was, huh?
Do you go up and down?
I think he's going to have to run into the 4 on this one because he has too much of an angle. Wow, look at this one.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't see that angle, that's for sure. That was a hell of a shot.
That was fantastic.
See, I thought the hit that he had was so full. That's why sometimes it's tough to see the angles.
It
here.
is.
The hit was so full that he had no choice but to run into the 4. Boy, he's still doing a little jumping
It's gotta
here.
work.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. He is a little bit jumpier than he should be.
Little inside spinneroni here.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay, here another preference shot. You can stun it across the table, go 2 rails, play the 7 in the side. I prefer to stun it because that way I don't risk running into the 9.
See, I do what
Yeah.
he did. That's the one I like. I prefer follow, so that is preference for me, but I know you prefer draw. So between the two of us, we're amazing. And Efren,
He's
I
about
think,
to take the lead.
is going to take the lead here.
All right, Efren now leads the match by a score of 15 to 14 in a race to 21 against Earl Strickland here at Steinway Billiards. Okay, let's see how Earl doesn't break here because he's been cut breaking and making the corner ball sometimes on
Yeah?
occasion. So let's see how he ends up hitting this one. Oh, the corner ball didn't go that time.
It's because you mentioned it. It heard you and said, no, I'm not going to do that just because you said so.
Well, I'm wondering because I used to, like, whenever I played on the Pro Tour full time and I didn't have the corner ball going in, I would purposely hit the cue ball higher so that if I didn't make a ball, the one ball normally ends up where it is now in the center of the table and my opponent has no choice but to play a safe.
Oh.
That way, if I did make the corner ball, then I'll play a safe. You know?
Right.
Because I just want to stay in control of the table.
I see. Let's see how his safety is, because they have
But he hit
not
that
been
kind of
good.
on the fixed side. Yeah, he hit that on the thick side there.
We're going to get a Finnegan call over here. It's going to be a request for Finnegan.
Yeah, there it almost looks like it doesn't go. He might have to play a safe here.
Yeah, this is going to be
He just called the safe.
safe. Okay, so he's not trying to go for it. No, that's not good enough.
Behind a 6.
Definitely not good enough.
Yeah, if Efren gets a nice angle on the 2 to bank across side, he might be out from here.
You are watching the second of 3 nights of Efren versus Earl in the Battle of Legends. This is the 9-ball night. Last night we got to witness some ridiculously good lessons in 8-ball.
Wow, look at that shot.
Great shot just now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, that's okay. Earl took the night 17-11 against Efren. And now Efren is trying to exact his revenge in the 9-ball night. He leads 15-14 in this race to 21. Good shot.
Oh, he left him an opening.
He did make contact, but Efren will have a shot on this 1 ball.
I mean, if he hits, it looks like he's kind of straight here. He might have an angle. Maybe hit rail first.
Which he
Rail
did.
first and then play
Exactly what he did.
the 2-ball bank. Because he can always use a 4 as a stopper for the 3-ball on the side and put the 4 closer to the hole. That's what I call the make your life easier shot,
Yeah.
by putting it near the hole. He might not even need to.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Well done. He's definitely gotten much more comfortable than he was in the beginning. Yikes. He's okay here, but I don't think that that was the position that he wanted on that ball. We'll be right back for you. We're just going to check on something really quick. We'll be right back.
He's comfortable with it. He's fighting so many times. He's not comfortable with those other guys.
We're back. Sorry about that. While we were gone, Earl took advantage of an Efren miss, I think, on an 8-ball I saw.
Yeah, that was a shocker there.
And then, unfortunately for Efren, he then scratched on his break, giving ball in hand to Earl. I love that shot. I know it's simple, but I love that shot.
Earl smells blood too. He's definitely smelling blood. Look what Earl's thinking about here. I think we would just come withdraw one rail, maybe two rails, play the 8 on the side, come back up for the 9. So make sure it doesn't come short. Nice out.
We can show you how many people are in here. You can just see that's one view of the room.
Okay, so Earl now takes the lead by the score of 16 to 15 in the race to 21. Nope, Kimmo dry in the break again.
Yeah, that will not make a happy camper out of Earl.
I'm not sure if the 2 ball goes.
The Magician's got a little bit of work to do here. Maybe it's just me. I feel like Efren's not feeling well.
Yeah, from here it looks like the 2 doesn't go past the 8, right?
I don't think so. Maybe you could cinch it in? He elected to play a safety. And again, this has been the whole match. I just haven't seen lock-up safeties by Efren at all. He's constantly leaving Earl at least the view of the ball that he's trying to play safety on.
Yeah, I mean, I also believe that has a lot to do, again, sound like a broken record, but it has everything to do with the fact that this is not his table. He literally did not practice at all.
Right.
Before, he just maybe hit 1 or 2 racks, that's it. Whereas Earl plays on this table every single day. Look at that. That's where you see Earl make that error.
Wow.
I wonder if he's going to try to run into the 2 here. He's just trying to play in the corner. Oh, if he didn't run into the 8, he would have had it in the corner. Oh, I think that was a key to this rack. I think 6 in front of the pocket, 7 in front of the pocket. All you have to do is go in between the 6 and the 4. End up straight or semi-straight. Get on the 5. It's like stop shot, come off one rail, stop shot, slow down, slow roll bit. He should be fine here.
Should be all you wrote. Should be tie score again.
You can even roll it down and choose an angle on the 5, right? Yep.
Yeah. Again, I would like going forward because I like follow.
Cue ball just floats when he hits it, right? It almost looked like it wasn't going. Well, actually, I'm going to go down a little further than that, but it doesn't matter. He's still in good shape here.
And a couple more balls, and we'll have a tie 16-16 race.
Couldn't ask for a better match. Huh?
Nope.
Couldn't ask for a better match.
Nope.
Awesome. Awesome. Now the match is tied at 16 games apiece in a race to 21. Just like the old days when they did battle back then.
Uh-huh.
a little surprised though at the crowd. I thought they'd be a lot louder than this, considering that you have these two legends playing against each other. You know.
Me personally, what I really like about the crowd that's in here right now is they're cheering really loud for great shots, but they're also being respectful when a mistake is made that they know is uncharacteristic to these two players. And I think that's a testament to the New York City crowd being so knowledgeable about pool and watching and knowing who these guys are, and respecting the fact that when they make a mistake, it is uncharacteristic. They know that these guys are going to be devastated by a shot that they are supposed to make every single day of the week and twice on Wednesdays. So I think I'm going to give a shout out to my New York City crowd for being thoughtful and considerate in that respect.
I think you made a very, very good point there. I'm sorry. I think you made a very, very good point there because, you know, this is not an ESPN match. Everyone in the room applauds if you call a push.
That's so true.
You know, so it's like
they're mesmerized. Can you hear me?
Yes.
They are mesmerized with these two players.
Mm-hmm.
They're in shock at how good. They didn't think it was going to be like this.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knew it was going to be like this. Look at this amazing match.
And this amazing match will be available by you guys. Is that correct, Alvin?
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing a replay on YouTube. So look out for that.
Thank you. I still see the fire in Earl's eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Our YouTube channel is Inside Pool Mag as well if you want to subscribe.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
Thanks for the info.
I'm tired.
We'll get all of our videos updated.
All right.
I can't believe they don't play
And we want to thank
professional pool.
3cushioncus.com for their
I
involvement.
just can't believe it. We're playing on
Coast to
board.
Coast Pool, Coast to Coast Restorations, Barbecue Junction, CNG Gas, NYCGrind.com. Of course, Tony and Gail Robles from the Predator Pro-Am Tour.
Thank you.
Being awesome, doing the commentary. And we also want to thank ProPool.com, Ron Hoffman, doing a great job. Thomas Warren, Richard Burkhart, Coast to Coast Restoration, which we already mentioned. A1 messaging service. Here we go.
Poor Earl. He has not had friendly breaks the last couple of times. And again, Efren's coming to a wide open table. And as I predicted, as the match gets closer and closer to the end and it gets tighter and tighter, we start to hear more and more of Earl in the background. I think that's his way of calming himself. He lets out the energy.
Yeah.
Speak it.
Yeah, after the first couple of racks, he says, I give up.
It was like 2-2, I think.
You know
he
he's
said,
not
I give
giving
up.
up. You know he's not giving up. That man has no quitting in him.
Nice angle on the 5 to get down for the 6 ball. I can't believe he let that cue ball travel so much.
I think he was just trying to stop it dead.
But
Let's see
I feel
if
like
he
he
can
could have
get
just
another
tapped
angle
that
of this
5 ball and he would have been fine.
I think he had enough. I think he has enough of an angle here to maybe cheat the pocket a bit.
Yeah,
I mean, he is a magician.
He is, and
If anyone can
trust
make
me,
it happen, he can.
there's a part of me that's super excited that he is on this awkward position because we're going to get to see something fabulous. But I'm just surprised he didn't tap that 5 ball, leave himself a nice hard angle on the 6 to get down for the 7.
I think he has just enough angle to use plenty of spin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, not if he went to the 8.
Yes.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure he wanted to put some more spin than that, for sure.
Yeah, he had to hit that
I
6
think he
ball
intended
really
to spin
thick.
it that much, but there's a good chance his cue went in.
And this is what I was saying earlier. Like, Efren is just making these little mistakes in every single. I love that view. in every single opportunity with a wide open table, and this is why Earl's able to continue keeping the race close and even keeping that one game advantage.
Wonder if he caught a save. One he's going to try to put the cube underneath the 9.
Wow. Wow, if he gets
he came short on that one.
Yeah. He definitely does not have the table speed the way that Earl does.
I'm a little surprised he didn't go 4 rails though and try to go underneath the 9. You know, he's really good at that shot.
Perfect.
It's hard to believe I hit that ball too good.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but Earl's biggest fan is Earl half the time.
He says, it's hard to believe that I hit that ball too good.
Too good.
But I remember one time he looked at me with a dead serious face in the middle of a tournament. He's like, he was about to play a match. He was warming up. He said, Tony, do you know I've never missed a shot that was my fault? He said, if I missed a shot, it was either the table, the chalk, or the equipment, but it was never my fault.
That's Earl.
Overcut?
No.
For a second, that looked like an overcut, right?
Efren taught me that shot.
He said,
A
if
lot
it's
of
all
the things you
that
see me doing, he's to blame.
Aww.
I learned a lot from him.
Oh, I'm touched that Earl just did that.
Yeah, I think that's awesome that he's giving Efren his due credit.
Wow. Good on you, Earl.
A little of my game and literally his game and mine. If it hits it, now you can see it. Quite similar.
Can we get is that mic up on near Earl? Can that be louder? Can the mic on Earl?
What's the best, bro?
What's the score?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, you can barely hear him anyway.
I can't believe I overran that shot, though. I really can't.
We have our excellent commentators, Tony and Gail Robles. Thank you so much for your diligent work on these matches, assisting Inside Pool.
Worried about getting back.
Well, thanks for all you do, Alvin.
Thank you.
What we do is nothing compared to what you do.
Well, I definitely want to keep working with Predator Pro-Am Tour. I mean, Predators come through big time for Inside Pool before. We really needed somebody to join in on the show. They did. So
I appreciate
I definitely
having
don't
you.
mind
Really
working
do.
with Predator or you and Gail. Great people.
Thank
I've
you.
known you for many years.
She's okay, but yeah, thank you.
We've been working together for 10 years at least with video work. Many, many years. Since way back in the day. So. It's nice that it's at this level now, the live streaming and watching Earl versus Efren.
Yep.
What an amazing matchup. We are definitely here at a place that it's amazing too. Steinway Billiards in New York City. Please stop by here.
Well, we appreciate you viewers out there that are listening and watching. Appreciate the comments as well. We try to answer the questions that you guys have as best we can without it interrupting too much of the stream.
And I appreciate the comment that Pops89 Alive put there, saying that, Alvin, you're a beast. Thanks for all that you do for our sport. I agree with you.
Thanks, Todd. I appreciate that, man. You're awesome out there. Todd, Linda, and Corey Edwards from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Special friends of mine. Thank you.
Efren did opt to take a break here. And while he's on break, we can talk about, what would you like to talk about while he's on break?
Well, he's actually back. He's about to break the balls.
We're going to talk about Efren about to break. Sorry, I am a little bit tired. It's been a long 2 days already, and we got one more to go tomorrow. I'll turn that ambient. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that's better. Thanks. And Earl has elected to play safe here.
Hit that ball pretty good.
Yep.
I believe they're not allowing jump cues too for this match, right?
You're only allowed to jump with a full playing cue. No jump cues.
Playing it?
I can't tell if Earl said safe. I mean, if Efren said safe or he called the ball.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
I'm assuming he, I don't know. I don't know if he played the shot or not. I have no idea. Oh, if this takes a big bounce, he's going to let him see this ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Earl seemed a little timid with that stroke right there. You know, maybe he wasn't as confident or as comfortable. But he definitely gave Efren enough breathing room to play return safety.
Definitely. Let's see a
Look at
better
that shot. It's
safety.
like a one-pocket shot almost.
There's a good shot.
That's a great shot right there.
There's a good shot.
I've never seen such beautiful safeties as in these matches.
Yeah, they're two of the best ever. I'm not even sure if the three is frozen. I'm not sure if they called it just in case.
Oh, if he did that.
He
but.
made it, but he called it safe. So
Right.
he loses his turn at the table. I think that Efren has the option.
He would have.
I
the
love these
option.
rules. These are the rules that I use on my tour, and they're awesome.
Yeah, I like these rules.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, yep, and I think he got him that time.
Yeah.
I think he got him.
Safe.
Oh, he did get him.
Yeah. Nice shot there by Earl. That was a very nice hit on the two ball. Your cue ball control. Look at William Finnegan on the job, huh? What a job
Yep.
he's done the
He-
past couple of days.
A regular here at Steinway because of his two local weekly tournaments here, as well as he just hangs out here a lot. It's a great place to hang out. Fantastic food. I mean, like really good food. Not just saying like your typical pool room food, like really, really good food. And full bar, lots of seating. And you can see an assortment of pool players coming in here that you would recognize by name easily on any given day.
Oh, look at that shot Efren just hit him with. Unbelievable. The control he has is amazing for those kick shots. I sometimes wonder if Efren thinks of this game as chess. I'm pretty sure he does when you think 2 or 3 moves ahead, you know?
Oh, yeah. Do you happen to know which game is Efren's favorite?
In pool,
Yeah.
I always
Is
thought
it
it's
one
either
pocket?
one pocket or rotation. You know, I saw him do something at Castle Billiards in East Rutherford, New Jersey one time that if someone would have told me he did it, I would have never believed it unless I actually witnessed it myself.
What'd he do?
But they had this special one pocket table that they set up over there. The size of the pockets were a little over a ball big. So it was like a ball and maybe a quarter of an inch, half an inch. You could barely fit a ball in these pockets. Efren, when he played in the tri-state there years ago, he took ball in hand, and ran from the 1 through the 15, right-handed, did it again, and took ball in hand and did it left-handed.
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, I had ball in hand on the 9, and I'm scared to death to shoot the ball in the pocket because how small the pockets are. And if someone, and I played in that table, so if someone would have told me he did that, I would have never believed it ever. But I saw him do that, and it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I consider him, the shot that he made against Earl in the Sands, Hill, that 2-rail kick shot, the greatest shot I ever saw.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that one earlier, yeah. And that, I wish I could see that shot again. That shot was incredible.
Earl gets out this rack, which I'm pretty sure he probably will. He will take a 3-game lead by the score of 19-16. He overhit that a bit.
Oh, yeah.
He's okay, though. All he has to do is draw to the side rail, come off a bit with a little bit of a low left. He should be fine.
Is that all he has to do?
That's all he has to do. You see, there you go. All he has to do. See, he did it, right? You see how simple it is? Pool? What's pool? Pool's a simple game, isn't it? Yeah, right.
Simple for the gods.
Yeah.
And impossible for us mere mortals.
Okay, the score is now 19-16. So Earl's 1 game away from going on the hill.
Do you know if we have a stat reading?
We lost the stream, so we lost our stats.
Oh, okay.
We want to thank Ron Hoffman. We lost our stream midway, so our stat guy couldn't get a proper readout, but we do want you to go over to ProPool.com. They really help the stream be as beautiful as it is. Remember that they're an integral part of making this video beautiful. ProPool.com, they have the virtual tournament director where you can play matches anytime, anywhere you're at, so check it out. Earl got the break from the pool gods there from Mount Olympus, I think. I think he walked through the Stargate there with that one. That was gorgeous. So here he goes. We'll see what he can do.
He's probably going to go back and forth here and play the 3 in the opposite corner.
Oof.
Yep.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Now he'll shoot the 3, probably stop the ball there or draw it back a bit off the rail, and then shoot the 4 and go 1-2 rails and play the 5. You might want to play the 5 in the opposite corner, actually, because it avoids running into the 9. He takes away the possibility of running into the 9.
Is he a little steep on this 4? Or he should be fine? Yeah.
See, like I said, he's probably going to want to... Look at that.
He's going to scratch.
Look at that.
He's going to scratch.
Wow. But it's like I said, he wanted to go on that side to avoid running into the 9.
See, I think, me personally, Earl should invest in shafts. Because he tries to break them all the time.
Dan, I swear to God, I went up. I swear to God, I whacked it. I went up, and they do not.
He has a special shaft.
He's got an
a
undippable
ding-proof shaft.
They do not, Dan. I went up. I was amazed. This guy, they're both magic. They are, both of them. You're witnessing it, people. This is it. This is history.
Came a little short on that one.
Come off the rail.
But I think he's in good shape here, though. This is one of those tricky shots where you have to hit with just the right amount of spin to avoid running into that side pocket corner. If he runs into that point, he's in trouble. You see, look.
Yikes. Okay.
Living dangerously. That's what I call it.
Come on, BATA. That's what half of our viewers are saying. Come on, BATA. Oh my, this keeps happening. And it's breaking my little pool player heart. I want him to make the darn 8 ball. I want it to be close.
Oh no, Earl. Earl's gonna go on the hill now.
This man is not here for games. Well, he's here for a game, but not.
That puts him on the hill.
Earl's on the hill. Not that I have anything against Earl, but I just want a hill match.
Yeah, those are my favorite matches, the hill matches.
Of course.
Never know. Seen so many special things happen, like the shot Earl made against. I mean that Efren made against Earl in the sands. That was a hill shot, you know.
It's human nature to want to root for the underdog. Okay.
Yeah.
Efren is the underdog. He's walking into Earl's doghouse and not scared at all. Said, "I will play you right now for 3,000 a set."
We've got a problem here.
It's human nature to want to root for the underdog.
Yeah.
Efren is the underdog, but what a display he's been putting on. Win or lose, amazing match. These guys
absolutely.
are both honored to be here. You heard Earl worshiping Efren
Look,
as usual. He's
It's
going to
almost
do it
the same
again.
He's going to do it
shot.
again? He's going to do it
Hitting
again?
Too hard. He's hitting it way too hard.
I'm not sure if he can see it.
Is he hooked?
Let's see if he raises he either goes up with his head. Ha!
Earl's weakness is his emotion. He brings emotion into the game.
Yes.
That's the weakness. So he's too excited. He's hitting the ball. Whenever you start scratching, great players have taught me that is a sign you're hitting the ball too hard.
Yeah.
Scratching repeatedly.
Look at this. He's going to be hooked.
Wow.
Wow.
Now that's a surprise there. You don't see Earl do that too often in
No.
a shot like that, you know.
I agree. And I agree with what you were saying, Alvin. It's definitely, it's an emotional game. Nobody on the planet that's played pool seriously can say that they haven't been so frustrated that they just wanted to pick up their cue and launch it across a room at some point in their career. Earl just acts on his emotions a little bit more than some other people.
Earl knows how to control it. That's the thing. When it really matters, he gets out of control, but then he brings it back in. Wow, almost an amazing shot there.
Well,
Can't tell if he has allowed Efren to. I don't think
Efren's
so.
just probably going to call safe, leave the cue behind the 4 and the 9.
Hit it full?
Yeah, come off the rail, hit it full, and leave the cue behind the 9
Yep.
or the 4.
Yep. And
It's
that
always good when you
time,
leave it in the middle of the table too.
I think he hit it. I think he got enough of it so that he did play safe.
I think Earl called the safe. Let him see a part of it, I think. That's what Earl wanted to do. I got to hit that ball.
I think he can see the 3.
Yeah. Let's see if Efren makes this combo. Remember
Combo,
that one
right?
combo he made earlier on the 1 ball?
Yeah.
1-3 combo?
Fearlessly.
I called the safe.
Oh.
And he overhit it, I bet. Probably not. I'm pretty sure he wanted to be behind the 6. He overhit it, but he still had the 8 and the 5 as insurance.
I'll play the 3. Play the 3.
Oops.
Nope.
That's automatic scratch if you hit it on that side.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to hit it on that side, but. Or maybe he wanted to hit it thinner and go 2 rails underneath the 7. Who knows?
I mean, obviously Earl's on the hill, so Efren's got to get out. But I mean, I've seen him not get out of these wide open tables before in this match, so I'm uncomfortable saying anything.
You know, one of the stories that made Efren Reyes is when he first came to the United States from the Philippines many, many years ago. It was way over 20 years ago, and he went to a place called Reds. I believe it was somewhere in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. And he played under the name Cesar Morales.
Yep.
And he went, and he didn't win the tournament. He stole that tournament. People were, where in the world did this guy come from? And then all the American players. I remember Jim Rempe talking about this. Another amazing player, Jim Rempe. And Jim Rempe talked about, you know, we can learn. We're learning from this guy because they started noticing when they started ball in hand rules in tournaments, he was the only one on the tour that was playing kick saves, and all the Americans started picking up on it. And that's how the entire different game was born.
Yep.
Completely different from the ball in hand days.
It's the first time I think we're going to see the bridge come out.
Yep. Well, I think he used it earlier.
Maybe when you were commentating with Zion.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a bridge yet.
Oh, this is to make it 20-17. A lot of things have to go right, but nothing can go wrong in order for him to pull this one out.
Yep. Now here's where the alternate break format is to Efren's disadvantage for sure,
So-
because he doesn't get to continue to control the table here.
I'm here for you. All right, let's see how he does on the break here. Earl's on the hill by the score of 20-17. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure what he's saying.
You know what? Can I put you on the stream? I got somebody that knows Efren pretty darn well, and I think he might be able to give us some insight into Efren, which I think our viewers would really appreciate. So I'm going to put Daniel Daggett, an extremely strong player in the New York City area, who also happens to be very close friends with Efren, on the stream, so you guys can enjoy his commentary for a second and get some insights into Efren. Hold on.
Hi, Daniel. Welcome. How are you?
Hey Tony, it's me Daniel Daggett.
All right.
Here commentating. How you been?
Good. Everything's great. I know that you know Efren well. What do you think of the match so far?
Match so far, Efren is like struggling, but he's there, and I know he's gonna come back.
That's great. Great attitude to have. I'm pretty sure he feels the same way.
Yep.
How long have you been friends with Efren?
Since I came here back in 2007.
2007. Yeah, it's a while now.
Yeah. So every time he comes here, he stays with Noel, is my friend, and we get along. Like I love
great.
karaoke.
Does he sing karaoke?
Yes, he sings pretty good.
I heard Leonardo Andam sings very good.
Yeah?
I haven't seen Leonardo at all anymore. Does he still play?
He still play, but the thing is, you know, in Philippines, it's really hard to get overseas.
Right.
That's why they're pretty good in Asia.
Yeah, Leonardo Andam is, for those of you who don't know out there, was an amazing Filipino player who won some titles here when he came to the United States. His nickname was the Rattlesnake. So he's on the one ball. I'm not sure if he can see. Can he see the one ball? Yeah, he can see the one ball. He just has to figure out how to play safe. But Efren obviously put him in that position after Earl made an amazing kick shot. He's trying to put him behind the three. Ooh, if he would have bumped it, he might have put him there. But now Efren has another opportunity here to play a safe What do you think of the call shot, call safety rules, Daniel?
Call shot, call save is good, and I like the rules because there's no way that you could have a lucky shot. But the thing is, it takes away the two-way shot.
Right. Yeah, and I've seen players say that before they actually play with the rules. But then when they play with the rules and they realize that you're eliminating anywhere from 80 to 85% of the luck factor, they say, you know what, I probably don't mind sacrificing the two-way shot as long as I know that I can eliminate anywhere from 80 to 85% of the luck factor.
Yes, that's true.
Looks like Efren has a clear shot on the one ball. This is not the easiest shot in the world to be under pressure with your opponent on the hill.
Yeah, but how did he look? Not only did he make it jacked up, but he followed it in, which is, wow, look at this.
No good shot goes unpunished.
Yeah. Wow, he hit that ball so great, huh?
TV, wow. Man, Efren's shirt's coming out of the back of his pants there. He's
well, he's a kickmaster. No one on planet Earth is better than this man right here. No one's done it better than him.
He knows he's got to pull all the stops out to beat Earl Strickland, and Earl knows the same thing.
See, look at that.
This is the Battle of Legends.
Well, he left him just enough angle to get past the 6. Question is, can he get past the 8?
I think you gotta go 3 rails.
Yep, he got past the 8. He overhit it a bit.
Got a little work to do here.
He's going to try to probably even run into the 9 maybe. Or go past it, but if he runs into the 9s, he had that kind of angle to run into the 9.
Gonna slow roll this one?
Yeah, we were talking earlier, Daniel, and we think that the one thing that might have hurt Efren, because, everyone knows that he always relaxes before his matches. He's been doing that his entire life. But given the fact that this is a 5x10 table, the last 2 days he walked in here, he sat down pretty much for a couple of hours without hitting a ball, and Earl was practicing for 1.5 to 2 hours. Do you think that might have made a difference, since this is a bigger table and this is Earl's table?
I think the endurance of this is a big factor for this game, because table is pretty big, and the longer raise, and he needs to get used to this one.
Yeah, and Efren is 59 and Earl 52?
Yeah, I think he's a little like 10 years younger than him.
Ooh, wow, look at that. That was to put it away.
Yeah, that's
now things are starting to get interesting. That was for all the marbles.
Such a difficult shot too, Tony. You know as well as I do
that is a difficult shot, especially in the 5x10.
Yeah, this table is a beast, man. You've played on it too. I have too. It is unbelievable.
They got a small pocket.
You've really got to come with the shots.
Oh, look at this. He missed it right back. Wow. But do you see the way he jumped up? I'm not used to seeing him do that.
So nervous.
He's been doing that the entire match.
Nervous.
Yeah, and we're not used to seeing Efren do that at all.
Yeah, the way his body language, it means something. It's like he's not very confident now. I think this is it, guys.
And the flash of lightning happens.
Just like that.
The thunder cracks.
So Earl takes the match by the score of 21-17 in 9-ball. And day number 3 will take place tomorrow, which will be 10-ball, and also a race to 21. Is that correct, Alvin? Race
That's
to 21.
right. I believe we're doing the race to 21 and 10 ball. So thanks all for joining us. Thanks Daniel Dagadot and Tony Robles, as well as Gail Robles for joining us here inside pool. NYC Grind signing out. Thanks everybody for joining us. Stay tuned for tomorrow.
All right, thank you for everything, Alvin, and to JR and Sally and everyone else out there. Appreciate it.
Did awesome. You guys did awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, nice.
I want to see a brownie interfere with Tiger Woods. A brownie.
Dead straight on the ball?
Yeah, he had a tough shot. But that's all right. I just think moves are harder to use. Everybody moves. He played good today. He played great. He played real good. I thought he was going to beat me. Yeah, if he don't miss this 8. I know. The 8 ball's what derailed him. On the 8. Yeah. That 8, I was surprised. That was a big shot. No, he was a game of Efren I'm supposed to go down. I just thought it was the same play. Remember I said I never liked drawing. I understand, but it's no good. You can avoid it. You're right. I'm supposed to go down here and play over. And it's easy. I know that. I was thinking that when I saw the shot. I said, this time I can surely draw back and get the angle. I understand.
All right, my wonderful friend, thank you for joining us here at this historical match. This is your wild boy, Alvin Nelson from Inside Pool. It's been an honor to be here with you and bring you this match and everything that took to be here. There he is, Earl Strickland, Steinway Billiards. Mega player. And that's a very interesting sweater that guy has on too, by the way. That is coming at you from another dimension. That is from the 10th dimension. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us. Most appreciated. See all my friends out there on Ustream.tv. Wow, what an honor to be here. This is just absolutely incredible to be here in this chapter in history.
Yo, bro, what's up? Good? Let's get busy.
Good job, Coach.
What an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
I got a tape. Look at the tape.
So remember, ProPool.com was a major part of making this event happen. You're looking at these beautiful full HD 4 cameras. That beautiful match you just watched. Ron Hoffman from ProPool.com really went out of his way and shipped a bunch of equipment across the country to make this happen. So make sure you check out his virtual tournament director. He was doing stats, but we crashed, but we want to thank him very much. Of course, Kamui Tips and Chalk, always on our team. Bank Shot Calculator. Thomas Warren, thank you, sir, for your help. A1 Messaging Service, A1 Answer Service. Check them out. Coast to Coast Restoration as well. 3cushioncues.com, the number 3cushioncues.com. That's where you get the World 14.1 DVDs for sale. And also Predator cues and other accessories. CNGgas.com, the next big thing, CNG Gas. Check it out, CNGgas.com. I highly recommend looking into it. So, anyway, this is Alvin signing out. I love you guys, and good night for Inside Pool Magazine, InsidePool.tv, and NYC Grind. We're signing out, stepping through the Stargate.